That ain't gonna come in very good, but that is one big herd of elk, and they just keep filtering in. Oh shit. And then this hill right here, there are tracks all over it. And then as you go down, they're just filtering in big time. There's a huge buck. Got my four-wheeler. There's a huge buck right underneath these trees. A bunch of does dropped off the hill. And what I am watching for is where are they dropping down in here? And then those, man, if you got that herd right there, then you have another herd chewing all this up and all of this down below. If them two herds drop down into the valley here, hoo-wee. It could be one hell of a deal. So anyhow, we got a blizzard warning coming in at midnight. And so yesterday was Christmas. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And so I didn't bring my other camera. God damn. I think that had a toenail in it. But anyhow, what I am hoping to do is, I figure from that little notch, wherever the hell it is, it's back over here, where they were the day before Christmas, 2 days ago. If them filtered over this way, that big herd split off. All these tracks aren't coming in from nowhere. Those elk over there are on a big hayfield, so they're not going to leave other than to get water. I kind of figure I want to find these again, and they might filter out into that upper meadow again. There's absolutely no reason for them to have left. I doubt yesterday any. Alright, so that got abruptly ended, but I'm not sure where that cut off. So anyhow, that is my game plan, and hopefully everything works out to where those elk funnel into here. Tonight we got a blizzard warning from 10 o'clock tonight until Sunday night or Monday, one of the two. And so that is pretty much how come I wanted to come out and really get good eyes on it. But I got to go help my friend in that blue house. I could throw out some hay for her llamas, and then what I'll probably do, I'm not going to come back up here after that. I'll probably come down in the valley and find a spot and sit and watch that hill, or else I will watch from the road over here and see if I can catch them. San Juans. I don't think this video is supposed to happen. Anyhow, there's the San Juans, and you can see them clouds rolling in. Those are a whole beast of their own right there. Mountain has its own way, Pilgrim. You can't cheat the mountain. If you know what movie that's from, let me know. I know one person for sure that will. But anyhow, I'm gonna get off of here before my damn phone rings again. And funny, I have signal here, but down there at my pickup, I got jack shit. Alright guys, I'll catch you later. Alright, I got them again. They are moving into the bottom of that big meadow up high. That one. They're down, there's a bunch in the bottom of it moving out of the trees. You have all of these, they're still filtering in from wherever the hell they're filtering in from. You got elk all the way back up there. Now, if this little group of elk, I think there's probably 40, 60 of them in there the other day. You can't count them when they're in the trees and moving and you've got just a little window. And then if I can spot the ones that are coming off that hill and then off of these, that's probably coming off of this hill, following the finger down, and then they just split up and then they drop into the meadows down below. So anyhow, it's looking promising. I'm liking it anyway. And so hopefully this storm just takes a big old giant shit on us and drops all these elk down in here. Because from the hayfields back in there, I can hunt all the way to where you probably can't see it, but there's a property line, and then that's BLM. I can't shoot one on BLM. I could have every one of these elk come up to that fence. Not a damn thing I can do about it because my tag is for private property. I really wish these guys would let me up there. That would be ideal. But right now the object is stay on top of them and just see what they're doing. But for these to move that low, I could probably give the guy a call and ask him. And I used to work with him in the coal mine. And so there is a possibility. But I'd rather run into him and ask him face to face than you call somebody and you know them, they know you, but a lot of time face to face just works out a lot better. So anyhow, I am going to get the hell off of here. I'm going to watch my hills, and I am going to watch that storm. That's pretty cool, huh? I think it's pretty cool. Alright, guys. I will catch you later. Well, might have a little bit of an issue. I think this rancher had the same tag I do when he dropped an elk up there in that meadow that I've been watching. But I don't know if these hills are going to show up. Really good. See if you can see the game trails coming in like that. And then that lower hill is chewed to shit. And then, oh, right above that, that's that game trail that I was watching to see. But I got the llamas fed. That flat right there has a shit ton of deer on it. So anyhow, I really don't think that guy's gonna bother them elk. And if anything, what'll happen is those elk will come off of, where's that little white right there? That meadow's right below it. So they will run down, drop into one of these valleys, come out down in here. And what sucks is the same guy, well, it's two brothers, they own all this bottom down to the next ranch. They have quite a bit of land. And so hopefully, if anything, what I'm really hoping for is that by him shooting it, it'll drop them down here tonight. And then tomorrow, they'll be back up above where I need them to be. So that could be a curse and a blessing. This storm coming with that shot, I'm leaning more towards it could be a blessing. Anyhow, I'm going to glass and see if I can find these elk that are tearing the shit out of everything down here. And then get ready for tomorrow. Later.